I was just watching it and it blew my mind.
It's just that simple.
I understand hard times and I understand good times. And, you know, in life, they have to come. You're going to have to deal with both of them because that's what life consists of, good times and bad times.
Cool. Hey, you have any advice for Mayweather? He's spending a lot of money right now.
Have a ball.
Enjoy it, huh?
Mine up front.
None on the back end, huh?
Well, I get money on the back end. That's for pay-per-view.
Oh, yeah.
But for the anything, you got to give me my money up front.
You got any exhibitions coming up soon?
Yo, what's good, fam? Welcome back to the channel. Now, this one's gonna hit different. We're talking about the one and only Mike Tyson. And you already know if Tyson's speaking, it's gonna be straight fire. So, what went down? Mike Tyson went off on Floyd Mayweather during a live interview with Stephen A. Smith. He straight up called Floyd a fraud and said he's broke. Yeah, you heard that right. Let's dive into it. So boom, picture this. Mike Tyson sitting across from Stephen A. Smith. Real calm at first. They chopping it up about the state of boxing, the young fighters coming up, the legacy of champs, the usual. But then, Stephen A. slips in a question about Floyd. Not nothing crazy. Just asking Mike how he feels about Floyd's legacy compared to his. And that's when it all changed.
You seen the fight yesterday, champ?
The exhibition?
Exhibition. Facts. Super facts. It was yep, the exhibition.
This exhibition. I think Floyd should keep on trying. I don't think he should fight a fucking cruiserweight, you know, but I think he should continue fighting guys his weight. What the fuck is he doing, okay?
That was crazy. He did it. He got past it. Don't try it no more. And move on to something different. You know what I mean?
Hell yeah. Fight Pacquiao again or something. Keep in shape. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Because that was a
He should have, you know, now that we're thinking now.
Mike Tyson, who's been known for his boldness and brutal honesty, didn't pull no punches. Floyd Mayweather, a fraud. He ain't got the money y'all think he got, and he's out here frontin'. Now y'all know Tyson doesn't sugarcoat nothing. But damn, that's a heavyweight claim right there. Floyd money. Mayweather is one of the most well-known athletes of this generation, no question. Born in Grand Rapids, Michigan, Floyd rose from a rough childhood to become one of the richest athletes in history. His father was a former boxer and his uncle was too. Floyd was groomed for the ring from day one. He went on to rack up a 50-0 record, undefeated, world champion in multiple weight classes, and one of the highest paid athletes ever. We've seen him flex on Instagram, showing off stacks of cash, luxury cars, and private jets. And the world eats it up. Floyd built a brand, Money Mayweather, and that's all we see. His persona, his flashy lifestyle, it's all about showing off that wealth.
The money I still got, the jewels I still got, the cars I still got, the mansions I still got. You either motivate it or you hate it. Either or, it doesn't matter. Walk with me, let's talk. I got 9 toys right here. I got the 488 Ferrari. I got the Maybach or the Maybach, whatever you want to call it. I got 7 Rolls Royces right here. I like to call it Lucky 7. So you either motivate it or you hate it. My lifestyle, Money May. I'm the money man. Remember that.
But behind the scenes, it's not all glitz and glamour. Floyd has faced his share of controversy and legal battles. Whether it's his history with domestic violence charges or his questionable business dealings, the shadows behind the money have always lingered. In fact, reports have surfaced time and time again questioning the sustainability of his wealth. Mike Tyson and Floyd Mayweather's relationship has been rocky for a while. Back in the day, Tyson was actually one of Mayweather's biggest supporters. He would talk about how Floyd was a genius in the ring, his ability to stay undefeated.
He never really had a boxing match in his life, right? He didn't have a boxing match, right? He went 10 rounds with the greatest fighter in the last 100 years of boxing.
No, Connor's a beast. Connor's a beast.
Think about, no. You're not listening to me. You don't understand what I'm saying. Yeah. He went 10 rounds, scored punches on the greatest fighter in the last 100 years. Did he do something? Did he accomplish something? A star? See, people ain't looking. People just want to see the black guy beat the white guy. They just want to see it. But look what he had to fight against. And look what he did when he fought against it.
Floyd Mayweather used to just stand in front of the bag, right? Just like that, 40 minutes, throw a couple hooks.
George Foreman, too. He'd hit the bag. Boom. That's how he works out, gets sweat.
He used to break the bags, though.
Yeah.
He used to knock them down.
Heavy puncher.
The heaviest?
Yeah.
See, I thought that was you.
Nah, yeah. I can't match somebody's powers who's that big and that much mass. You know, the only thing that allowed me to be excited because I threw it faster than the other guys.
More explosive. How did you explode like that? Was that natural?
No, nothing's natural. I was nothing about me natural. Only my desire to win was natural. I had a great teacher.
Did he instill that desire in you, your coach?
No, only you can do that.
Yeah.
You're born with it and somebody can elicit it out of you.
Tyson admired his skill, but eventually, there started to be some friction between the two. They both have big personalities, and sometimes big personalities don't mix. Tyson has always been a more blunt, straightforward kind of guy. Floyd, he's about protecting his image, keeping everything polished.
You know what's crazy? People are always in my fucking business, worried about what I'm doing. What Floyd is doing, what Floyd ain't doing, what I do got, what I don't got. Just know, I'm gonna stay in my lane, I ain't gonna fuck with nobody, and I don't want nobody fucking with me. If I go on vacation, my fault. When I go on vacation for 30 days, I take 30 watches with me. But you know what? What's crazy is this. If we add 10 more days, I take 10 more watches. But then I say, fuck it. If I want to bring out the one and only, then I bring out the watch that costs $18 million. Matter of fact, you know what I'm going to do? For you motherfucking haters today, I'm going to go fuck off $50,000 because I ain't got shit else to do. Money made. All motherfucking day.
Over the years, Tyson has been vocal about his frustrations with how Floyd presents himself. He said that Floyd's all about the show and not enough about the real grind behind the scenes. And Mike's not the type to let it slide. What really set Mike off recently was the series of controversies surrounding Floyd's financial situation. A major one being his claims of having invested heavily in real estate. Floyd bragged about purchasing $400 million worth of properties in New York City, specifically 62 apartment buildings. He boasted about this acquisition on social media, saying he bought them all outright, no partners. But here's the catch. After doing some digging, Business Insider couldn't find any evidence of this deal actually happening. No deed transfers, no public records, nada. It didn't add up. Now, let's talk about why this is important. Floyd's brand is built on this idea that he's got endless cash flow. His image, his success, it's all about the money. But if his real estate investments are as fake as some folks are now speculating, then what's the truth behind his fortune? Mike Tyson, always quick to speak on the topic, doesn't buy it. In that interview, he slammed Floyd for playing this money game for so long. Tyson called him out for flossing for the cameras, saying that Mayweather was broke beneath all the flash. Tyson accused Floyd of lying to his fans, putting on a show for the public, and living a life he couldn't afford. Floyd Mayweather's history with money is no secret. Yeah, he's earned over $1 billion from boxing, but just because someone makes a lot of money doesn't mean they're good with it. Floyd's been caught up in legal battles over everything from tax evasion to shady business dealings. For instance, let's talk about the $22.2 million he allegedly owes in taxes. That's a huge number, and it brings into question how he's managing his finances. You'd think a guy making that much money would have someone on top of his taxes. But here we are with those kinds of numbers hanging over his head. Then there's the SEC investigation from 2018, where Floyd was accused of promoting cryptocurrencies without disclosing payments. He had to pay fines and was banned from promoting any more securities. This scandal raised red flags about how much Floyd actually knew about the investments he was involved in. Floyd Mayweather's rivalry with Manny Pacquiao is legendary. The two have been trading barbs for years. Even though they faced off in the fight of the century in 2015, the tension between them has never fully subsided. And with all the drama surrounding Floyd now, Manny's finally spoken out on his former rival's legal issues. When Manny was asked about Floyd's current situation, he didn't mince words. He took a direct shot at Floyd's financial problems, hinting that there might be a lot more behind the scenes than what we see. Pacquiao has always been the humble, down-to-earth figure in the boxing world, while Floyd's been all about the flash. The contrast couldn't be more clear, and now Pacquiao's words have added fuel to the fire. So, what's next for Floyd? Will he bounce back from this, or is this the beginning of the end for his public persona? The fact that Tyson's calling him out, combined with the legal investigations, the shady business deals, and the mounting debt, all point to one thing. Floyd Mayweather's empire might be in serious jeopardy. At the end of the day, Mayweather's career was all about control, image, and money. But is it all starting to fall apart? The next chapter in Floyd Mayweather's life might just be the hardest one yet. Yo, we've covered a lot today, but I want to hear what you think. Is Mike Tyson right? Is Floyd Mayweather just playing us all with his money game? Or is he still out here living the dream, even with all this drama going down? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Let's talk about it. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more updates on this crazy saga. Until next time, peace.
What lessons do you think Pacquiao and Mayweather could learn from you in terms of life away from the ring?
Well, Floyd seemed to be going through some stuff like me right now, you know, like realizing no one's his friend and everybody's probably, even though I even hate to say it, because maybe everybody's kind of a little jealous of him, you know, because he is Floyd Mayweather. I know these other guys got their money, but this guy is the champ of the world. You know, it's hard to compete with that. So he's pretty big on those scales as far as on the celebrity scale. So he's gonna realize what life is all about and what friends are all about, and realize that we only have a few of them. And sometimes they're the only ones we got. They may not be the ones we want, but they're the ones we have.